Were you having a normal day and then all of a sudden you caught a thought? And that thought drove you more and more and more insane the longer that you thought about it? Yeah, that happened to me, and it kept driving me so insane that I was like SpongeBob in need of water. I don't need it. I don't need it. I don't need it. I need it! That was you? Then you were like me in this journey. Because when I was scrolling through Instagram, I saw the most beautiful woman in a bikini, and I was instantly triggered. I ran, I scrolled past it, and I was running. But you know what sucked? That image was stuck in my mind. That image was burnt into my mind, and I couldn't run away from that. Then I started panicking. I started stressing because if that image was stuck in my mind, then it was inevitable that I was going to run back, right? I kept thinking. And then I thought, came back, let me just go check it out. Maybe if I look at it, it'll go away. So then I started scrolling back up, looking for it. And then I saw something that changed my thought. And that was a piece of metal that was burnt by a lightsaber. And then I thought to myself, wait a minute, I can change my thoughts. See, our thoughts are like clouds. They come into our mind and then they go right away, just as quickly as they come. And sometimes you get a thought that gets you super excited. It's a good idea and it gets you really pumped. And so you hold on to that thought. And that was what I was doing. I was holding on to this thought because it was for years and years and years. Whenever I caught this thought of a beautiful woman, I caught onto it and I held it. And that was what I had to overcome. So how did I overcome that thought? Well, it was hard for me to let go. So this is what I found instead. When I saw that image of that metal being burnt by a lightsaber, that was when I understood that all I had to do was grab a lightsaber and cut the thought. Exactly what I'm trying to say. Imagine yourself with a lightsaber or an explosive or like a gun, right? And you imagine that thought, that beautiful woman or something that triggered you, imagine her. And then you shoot it, you cut it, you do whatever it takes to destroy that image in your head. And you do it as long as it takes. If it takes you like 2 minutes to keep swiping, then do that. Swipe left on that image, whatever it takes. Because when you do that, you change the image that's in your head. You destroy the image that was in your head. And that image that you thought that was permanent, right? That image of that girl who was hot, who was naked. You could do this for anything. Whether you see a sex scene, whether you see an Instagram post, whatever it is that triggers you, you can do this for absolutely anything. Imagine the girl, imagine that image, right? That's stuck in your mind. Grab a lightsaber or a cross or something that's going to help you, and then swipe, destroy that image. And when you do that, your brain is going to rewire itself and be like, oh, okay, we're going to destroy images like that. So we hate those things. So that's why it works so effectively. Our brain forgets that image and then just like that cloud moves on to something different. It's like a vapor who blows a bunch of smoke onto a table and then swipes it all away. That's exactly what we're doing. We're swiping left on that image and moving on to something different. So make sure that the next time you feel triggered by an image and that's stuck in your mind and you feel like you can't move, that you feel so trapped, you feel like you need it, that is when that image that's in your head, you destroy it with your sword. You destroy it with a knife. You destroy it with a gun. Bazooka it. Explosions everywhere. Just do whatever it takes to destroy that image. And when you do that, you're moving on to something different. Because after I was swiping and I did that, that image was gone. I got off social media and I went somewhere else. And I learned that day that whenever I felt stressed, whenever I felt like I couldn't run away from this image in my head and I had to run to porn to figure out the solution, all I had to do was swipe left or take out that sword and destroy it. Make sure you continuously do this, because the more you create this habit, the less and less likely you are to hold on to these images. See, God always creates a way out. When you face temptation, God always creates a way out. So continuously believe that you can do this. Believe and you can do this. Repeat those mind repetitions that we worked on, and when you do that, you are going to get one step closer to your dream. Because when you do this mind repetition, this mind cut, right? It's all about your imagination. And when you develop your imagination, the stronger that it gets, the stronger your mind gets as well. The most creative people have the strongest minds. And your imagination right now is going to help you be a better thinker and be more powerful, be stronger when it comes to temptation. So continuously do this. You got this. I'll see you in the next lesson.